Hey everyone, it's Lesh here, and I'm here today with an amazing beauty tutorial that I'm so excited to share. So if you haven't heard recently that L'Oreal released a new collection of highlighting and glowing products called L'Oreal LUMI. And the other day they actually sent me the full collection, well, partially the full collection in the mail, and I'm so excited to share it with you and show you some tips and tricks for using these products as well as getting that amazing natural highlight, especially for those who live like in the Northeast or are just suffering from those bad winters where that glow is just not coming, but you want to still create it in the winter. So they sent me this collection in a big PR box. As you can see, I broke it in the corner because I struggle. But when I opened this box, I was so excited. And then if you can see, when you open it, it has all these products in here, and I'll show you them in detail. So here's the full collection of the LUMI products that they sent me. And I'm absolutely adoring them and every single piece that they've given me. I've actually gone out and bought some more at my local Target because, you know, you can never have enough, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. So if you're interested, definitely something in the comments below. But I want to share with you all how the swatches look on my forearm before we start this tutorial. So you can see these are the swatches for the Glotion that it comes with. So I put all four, and then I show you how it blends in if you're thinking about mixing them. And then these are the drops that come in the box as well in the collection. And then I'm showing you again how they all blend together, because obviously you may want to blend them depending on what look you're going for. You can see that they come in a collection of all different shades. So the one thing I do like about this is that I can use a lighter shade if I want to highlight and use like a kind of concealer and blend it with my concealer, or if I want to go with my skin tone. Great things with brands, companies, and if any of these brands or beauty brands are watching this, always include a variety of shades, because when you limit it to just those lighter complexions, it hurts us, and when we can't use it and then we stop buying your collection. Because so to start off, I'm going to show you a very natural day-to-day look that you can use with a highlighter, and I've used this just to go to work. If you don't know, I do teach, so I can't do anything too dramatic, but it gave me a nice finished day look. And my students even asked me, you know, were you out in the sun? Did you go to the beach this weekend? And I'm like, no, it's just my natural look, so I can make it look like that. So to start off, I've already done my eyebrows, and I've basically done a basic look on my eyes. So I just put a light eyeliner on. Again, this is a day-to-day look. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply my BB cream, and I'm actually using the L'Oreal Paris BB cream. So I'm keeping it L'Oreal as much as I can. So I'm going to put a couple dots around my face and blend in my BB cream to get rid of any blemishes that become obvious, and also to put in a layer above my primer to keep away from my foundation. I love using BB cream. It's one of my go-tos. And then after that, I tend to put on my NARS foundation, and then now I'm going to get into the Glotion. I've added just a little bit, if you can see it right there. And now that I've added a little bit of Glotion, I'm going to mix it in with my NARS foundation, and then I'm going to apply it around my face. The best thing to do when you have NARS foundation is definitely to use your fingers to apply it before even trying to blend it in. I've used foundation brushes as well as foundation blenders, and I found that the best way to apply NARS foundation, and even if you ask someone at Sephora, is to definitely use your fingers because it goes on a lot smoother. So after I've applied my foundation with the mixture of the Glotion and the medium, and this is just for my winter shade, so keep this in mind that I get lighter during the winter and darker during the summer, like most people. So I'll use the Glotion, the shade up, for my summer look. So you might see that later when it comes to summer. But basically I take the flat edge of this blender and I just get around my hairline, especially because the hair I have now, I do have a wig on, I'll be fully honest. So it helps to blend in those edges to kind of hide the fact that it actually is a wig. It makes it look more natural, plus it helps me blend out near where my baby hairs are. So as you can see, I'm using the flat edge. I'm getting definitely around where my wig meets my skin, just so that you can't really see that it is a wig, and just to make sure that it keeps looking natural. So after I've blended everything out, I'm actually going to take a darker foundation stick. So this is actually Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's a darker stick, and this is just to give me a light contour so that the glow really pops. So I'm putting on my foundation stick. I definitely make sure to line it up where I want the contour to hit, right underneath my cheekbone. And then I use a contour blending brush that I actually got from L'Oreal, and you can find these at your local Target or CVS or Walmart, wherever you go to, and just kind of blend it out to smooth out the harsh color and to make it fit right there where I want to. I blend it out enough so it doesn't look too harsh again, because I want to keep an everyday look. So now that I've kind of put in that light contour, and I don't want it to be too strong, because my day-to-day look as me going to work and as a teacher, I don't want to look so harsh that it's getting this fine chiseled look and my students are like, why does she look so serious all the time, or why does she look like she's about to go out for a night clubbing? I just want to make it look natural. So the next thing I'm going to do is add this Lumi Glow Amore just to my cheeks to kind of add it in for the concealer. Instead of putting like that light concealer underneath it to make my eyes pop a little bit more, I'm just going to use this for a light, natural looking glow. So with the drops, I put like 1 to 2 drops right underneath my eye, small enough so they're not too overwhelming. And then I grab my concealer blender and I start to blend it out smoothly. And sometimes I keep a little bit of my lighter concealer on there just to make sure that it's blending out and concealing and doing exactly what I want these products to do. So as you can see, I kind of blended it in as like a concealer underneath if I were to do that. But don't freak out, it's not going to look this vibrant. This is just for how it's going to sit. And I'm going to put a powder over it to kind of calm it down. So for this look, I'm going to use the Cover FX finishing powder, and it's actually a tinted powder. So it's actually going to calm down the brightness, but also, you know, help to give a finished powdery look that's kind of matte. But the one thing that this doesn't do, it doesn't dry out my skin, because obviously I don't want to look dry throughout the day, but it definitely helps to blend things out and keep that tint and that color that I want. So now that the light powder's been put over it, so it's kind of calmed it down a lot actually. I'm actually going to let this sit, and I'm gonna start focused on putting a little glow in the contour and other places around my face. So there are 2 Lumi nude palettes that I've tried out for both of them. So this one, which is the 750 Sunkissed, I would definitely use this more for the summer or for like even a nighttime. I've used this one, this palette, actually for harsher contouring where it's not day to day, but this one is the one I'm going to be using today just for a light push on the contour, make that pop out, and then for a light color underneath my eye to kind of blend that in as well. So I'm going to use the same technique that I would if I was actually using a regular contour palette, and I'm going to use the darker color in this palette to mark it along my contour line, just to bring that shimmer out on the contour stick that I used earlier. And then I'm going to use the lighter shades to go underneath my eye and underneath the contour, just to brighten those out. Now, this also helps to add that extra shimmer, and anything that I've toned down before, it allows me to bring that back and make it a little bit stronger without making it extremely strong. So it's like a muted glow, the one thing I'm looking for, again, with the day-to-day look. Now the last product I'm going to use from the Lumi collection for this, again, day-to-day bright look, is the Lumi Shimmerista. I actually haven't tried this before, especially not in this shade. I've used the other lighter shade where it's more like a translucent color. I feel like this one's going to work a lot better with my skin tone and make it a less harsher, more day-to-day look. So I'm going to use this powder just the same way I did with the Cover FX finishing powder, and use this as a shimmering finish powder. There's a lot of steps going into this tutorial, but don't worry, you're going to get that actual look that you want to, and it's going to add that extra shine. This is a step that you could leave out depending on your preference and how sun-kissed you would like to look. But I like to add it in there because sometimes I mute down what I've done, and I want to get that overall clean, simplistic sun-kissed look. So now that I've added all my shimmer, and again, if this is too harsh for you for some people, you could always take a blender and blend it out. So for example, if you want to take your regular blending brush and just kind of smooth it out on the one side, you can see like for one side this is a little bit more, it's a less harsher, versus the other side which is a little bit more. So I'm actually going to blend the other side out to make it look even. And then now I'm going to take the time and I'm going to finish my look. Now I'm going to apply my mascara. I'm actually using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. Typically I use the primer that goes along with it, but just for today I'm just going to show you the mascara and how great it is by itself. And then after I apply my mascara, I move on to my lips. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a darker color, kind of like a maroon color lip liner, and I'm going to start on my bottom lip, and I'm going to basically fill in the edges, getting closer to the inner corner of my lips as possible, just because I want them to look a little bit more fuller than they usually do. And then I go around the top and make sure definitely get right close to the edge and make sure I get that peak and identify that one and emphasize it. And then I'm going to go in and fill most of my lip in with the lip liner. This is going to help when I apply my color because it makes it look a little bit more ombre. So now I'm going to take a little lighter color. I think it's actually called Birthday Cake, but it's a little bit more neutral, not natural, because I'm going for that natural everyday look. And I fill it in. I make sure to blend it and get that ombre color in with my lip liner and meshing it together with the color itself. Alright guys, and that's it. So I put together a day-to-day look. Now you can change your lip color. This is just my natural one that I love to do every day. But I have this natural glow that looks like I've been sun-kissed. I am out there ready for the sun, but there has been no sun. It's been nothing but snow. So if you have any questions about how to use these products, if you would like to see more beauty tutorials like this, day-to-day looks, going out looks, how to do eyebrows, anything you want to see, leave it in the comments below. And again, thank you for stopping by. Until next time, see ya.